LIA क्या होता है, LIA की फुल फॉर्म से लेके LIA की एवरी निटिग्रिटी एंड व्हाई LIA is important for your application. Somebody got multiple refusals. So what is the difference what an LIA can bring into the application which will be beneficial for the client? क्या होता है ये false, misleading और withheld information? तो इसके क्या कॉन्सिक्वेंसेज हैं और पहले तो होता क्या है, किस तरीके की इन्फॉर्मेशन को ऐसी इन्फॉर्मेशन माना जाता है। हाय हेलो एवरीवन, दिस इज चकित फ्रॉम बीएससी ग्लोबल एजुकेशन। आज मैं मेरे साथ लेकर आया हूँ LIA क्या होता है, LIA की फुल फॉर्म से लेके LIA की एवरी निटिग्रिटी you are going to know in this video, and why LIA is important for your application. Because being a licensed immigration advisor, there are so many things which you can do which you as an education consultant cannot. So it's very important that you need to work with a licensed immigration advisor in order to get the better outcome on your file. So welcome Ashish.
Thank you. Hello everybody, I'm Ashish, and LIA, as Chaki just explained. LIA is a licensed immigration advisor. That means we have studied, we have worked in the industry to get a license from IAA, which is Immigration Advisors Authority. And they make sure that we have enough knowledge and experience to be able to provide proper immigration advice to people and help people to navigate the complex immigration system and apply for the right visas, make sure the application is of a good quality, a decision ready application that's been made for you to get the best outcome for any client. So yeah, any questions that you have regarding the whole LIA and the process that we follow, please shoot.
What is a decision ready application?
A decision ready application is an application that is received by an immigration officer, and he can tick all the boxes that everything is there and can make a decision very quickly. Instead of going back and forth to ask for more information, to ask for more documents, to clarify different things that are there, to look for misleading information. So everything is verified, everything is ready, a cover letter is very well structured. All the documents that you have provided, the document list is there, and they can go through it, and they have this confidence in that application that that looks good, it abides by all the immigration instructions that it needs to for a particular visa, and you get approved, hopefully.
So LIA is basically a lawyer which is working on your behalf to represent you with the immigration. Is that how you will put an LIA to?
LIA is not a lawyer. LIA is an advisor, a licensed immigration advisor, but they have the legalese touch to it, so they'll be able to interpret those complex immigration instructions a lot better than a normal person would. They know the industry a lot more better. They have their experience talking to a huge array of immigration officers. They attend those seminars. LIAs have their own community, their own conferences that they have to go to. They have to keep up with the continuous professional development, the CPD that you have to maintain to be able to renew your license every year, for example. So they have this experience, they have this the nick to their profession to be able to help. That's not a public knowledge, that's not a common knowledge, or they know those common pitfalls or the loops that you'll be able to get into to be able to receive a positive outcome for any visa application that you're applying for.
Okay, so that is what an LIA can do. So let's say somebody got multiple refusals. So what is the difference what an LIA can bring into the application which will be beneficial for the client?
So not just for the multiple refusals or anything, in general, even though if it is your first one, you want it to be the quality application. Any visa that you apply for is there and it stays there forever until you get your citizenship. So every application matters and you want it to be the best it could be. So it's very important that your application is of good quality. Each application is followed by the next one, and when you apply for the next visa, for example, they always cross-check that information with the previous information that you have provided. And recently New Zealand immigration is getting very strict with misleading and false information, withholding any information and stuff like that. And it's very important that even by mistake you don't put something in an application that you do not intend to provide any misleading information unintentionally that you could provide. You do not want to do that. You have to make sure that some professional has actually had a look at it, they have talked you through it, and you know that your application is the best it could be at that time.
Can you explain this with an example? Like क्या होता है ये false, misleading or withheld information? तो इसके क्या कॉन्सिक्वेंसेज हैं और पहले तो होता क्या है, किस तरीके की इन्फॉर्मेशन को ऐसी इन्फॉर्मेशन माना जाता है?
Yeah, so false and misleading information, to start with, it could be actually a fake document that you are submitting to New Zealand immigration, a fake work experience, a fake education certificates. But also it includes things like there are common mistakes that people do or common misunderstandings that people have. For example, in partnership visas, if you are not married, in so many countries people think that you are single, and if you declare it as a single and in the next visa application you say that you are in a partnership when you're applying for a partnership, it is being considered as providing misleading information in the previous one, and based on that your visa can actually be rejected even though if you have all the proofs and everything, because you have provided a wrong information intentionally or unintentionally. So it is very important, even when you are applying for visitor visa or a student visa, that you declare if you are in a relationship with somebody, so you will be able to apply for the partnership visa later on. Or when you are applying for partnership application, you provide all the right documents at that time. So when you apply for residence, all those documents are already there and you are not providing any misleading information. For example, the other good example is when during student visa, if you give your CV and your work experience, make sure you provide the right work experience that you will be that you actually have, because later on when you apply for post-study work visa,
You cannot change it.
you cannot change it, or at that time if you apply for residence, for example, you have to claim points for your work experience. They will cross-reference it to the student visa application when you provide it and where you have actually worked. So make sure that any information that you're providing at any part of your visa processing is accurate and you have gone through it and a professional actually has had a look at it, and make sure they have guided you through it, so there's no false and misleading information, or you are actually abiding by all the mandatory rules. The other good example is, for example, there's a couple who's married for 20 years, have 3 children who are age of 15. You wouldn't think that they might need partnership proof to prove or living together evidences and stuff like that. But this is not how it works. You still have to provide all the relationship documents. You still have to provide living together, genuine and stable relationship. So it is very, very important on how you actually put your application through, what you write in your cover letter, how you, every application is so unique, and putting that story out there and making it right and making sure that it matches the immigration instructions for the particular visa category that you are applying for is extremely, extremely important for great visa outcome.
Great. So all in all, getting the quality application in front of the visa officer is taken care by an LIA, and that's how you can make your application decision ready. So that the visa officer has to work less, ask information and again and again, and even if they ask, they don't ask the applicant directly, they ask the LIA, and then they respond to that query or information in a professional manner.
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect. So that is good information for you guys. So whenever you are planning for your student visa, visitor visa, work visa, resident visa, or anything to do with immigration, LIA is a person who is representing you legally in front of the immigration and making sure that all the information which is required by immigration to make decision on your file is done in a very proper, ethical and best possible way, so that you guys can get the best outcome on your profile. So if you are also looking that kind of representation for your file, get in touch with us. There is a link given in the description. Click that link, get in touch with us. If you want to speak to me or LIA, we are here to help you and guide you for the entire process. If you have liked this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to VAC. We shall see you in our next video. Till the time, you guys take care of yourself. Bye bye.